Hello all, and welcome to tonight's beer review, which I am dubbing the Big News Beer Review. So the big news is, well, it's good news for me, but kind of bad news for you maybe. Well, the few of you that do watch this, because I rarely upload these, is that I'm going to be starting a new job, and because of that, I can't be working the 2.5 jobs I have anymore. So technically, I'll be taking a step up, because this job pays better, and would be union and have benefits, but due to the commute, due to the fact that I wouldn't be getting as many hours as before, I'll actually end up with a little bit less money, but a little bit more of a career path for the future as opposed to kind of doing dead-end work, which is what I'm doing right now. Also too, because I won't have that money, I'd like to go and spend more time focusing on my music and writing, which I find I can't really do all that well if I'm drinking every night, which is what I've been doing. To bring these lovely reviews to you. So as much as I love drinking and reviewing beers for you, I am probably going to stop for a while and also become a lot more sporadic when I do pick up again, because I have some goals that I want to achieve, which means I can't be preliminarily testing beers. And also too, which was also a major problem, is the fact that my refrigerator would get full and I'd have to start clearing it out, and I would clear it out by drinking a lot, which is not too good for my health. Honestly, I would really think it would be nice if I could just buy 2 bottles of a beer at a time, and that would be ideal, really. And, you know, whiskey in mini bottles. But, I've been rambling on for 2 minutes. Why? Well, the beer that we're reviewing tonight, to be honest, Okay, so this is New Belgium, Citradelic. Let me get that soon. Exotic Lime Ale. So let's read the label. A crisp, refreshing golden ale bursting with juicy Persian lime, freshly ground coriander, and a hint of cracked black pepper. This is 5.2 ABV. So, enjoy by 16 July 17. Well, it's already 15 days overdue. I should have looked at that. Well, that explains a little bit. But let's just get to this. So, caveat here. This beer is about 2 weeks past its due date, which is livable considering that they probably are pretty stringent on that. So this is a bright, clear yellow with almost a tinge of green to it. Not very well carbonated. With a kind of fizzy white head. Quickly receding. The smell is pretty much of lime. Well, I haven't had this problem in a while. Okay, come on, refocus. There we go. Lime and coriander. No real hops. Maybe a hint of crackery malts. Somewhat, this is probably the biggest hit against it in my opinion. It's really undercarbonated for the style. Now, this is not something that can be blamed on the age. It's something that comes straight from the brewer. This is, well, it's still got carbonation. It feels kind of flat, and you want some carbonation bite when you're drinking a light ale, because they're so, you know, otherwise it begins to taste watery, which it kind of does in this case. Tastes are mostly pretty subtle and fairly muted. Kaffir lime from beginning to end and into the finish. Almost no taste of hop bitterness to me, but like I said, It's a little bit old, so something that's lightly hopped like this, hops would probably be the first thing to disappear. Coriander in the front and into the mids. As it warms up, it's almost overly strong and leaves, a feeling of like floral hand soap, which is not overly pleasant. Again, so much of this could be rectified by just having more carbonation, more oomph to that carbonation. On the plus side, it's fairly refreshing for hot summer weather. You just kind of wish it was more carbonated. I just kind of keep on returning to that because it seems like, most of the other kind of flaws with this beer are pretty forgivable, especially in the light if it was carbonated at a higher level. But for some reason, this comes out of the bottle feeling and tasting so flat. It's a perfect level of carbonation if you're drinking a porter or a stout. But a summer refresher beer? No. That said, not horrible tasting. You can kind of look past the overwhelming coriander. By the way, you don't really taste any cracked black pepper here, at least in my case. Then that might be the age too. I kind of wonder if I just got, a bum one from bottling run. There's literally, I can't wrap my mind around why the carbonation on this is, look at it, it's basically, it almost feels like I'm drinking a nitrogenated beer. Well, it goes down easily and it quenches the thirst. So, I don't really have much else to say about this. It's kind of just due to the fact that, not much interesting things going on there, and come on guys, up the carbonation level for this style. Yeah, it's not supposed to be lager level carbonated, but at least try to hit golden ale level carbonation here, and not have it feel like, another style. It just kills it for me, guys. That's all. So, Citradelic Exotic Lime Ale. Well, it tastes like lime, tastes like coriander, but I don't know, man. That's your beer review for tonight, folks. Cheers.